Fayemi'S 1 billionaire Governor's Lodge project is shrouded in secrecy. Odeyemi, Secretary, People's Democratic Party Caretaker Committee in Ekiti State, Prince Dinro Odeyemi, tells Abiodun Nejo that the state government is hiding so many things from the public as regard the Governor's Lodge in Abuja. Why did your party suddenly start raising issues about Ekiti State Governor's Lodge, Abuja? There was no building called Ekiti Governor's Lodge at TY Danjuma Street, Asokoro, Abuja. All of a sudden, last month, the building was pulled down and there was no indication that anybody was in charge of the building. We observed there was a kind of construction going on there. We checked for a signboard which is normally present at any project site belonging to a government. The signboard should tell the public who the engineer is, the type of building to be put there, the contractor and clients. The information will be there for everyone to see, which now gave indication that perhaps it had been sold and now belonged to a private organization or person. We should ask questions as citizens of the country, as members of the People's Democratic Party, and as concerned Nigerians. So, we asked the government what happened to Ekiti State Governor's Lodge. Has it been sold? To who and at what price? The state government has dismissed your allegation and asked you to provide any proof you have. There is nothing to substantiate in this case. The government should state the true position. If they are telling us that it has not been sold, there are other questions that will follow. If it has not been sold, why was the building there demolished? They said the roof was leaking. If the roof of the building is leaking, does that make it uninhabitable? What is the correlation between losing an election and criticizing them about a building that was demolished without appropriate information? What correlation does that have with a party asking if 1 millionaire for Governor's Lodge is the priority of Ekiti people at the period? What relevance does that have with the loss a party suffered in an election about 2 years ago? If you don't have a reply to a question, you resort to a blackmail. We are not moved by that. Let them explain the situation to the people of Ekiti. We are working towards taking back the government, and the people have realized their mistake in Ekiti. We will put them on their toes and we will ask questions from time to time. You said the PDP was preparing to come back to power in Ekiti. Isn't this a tall dream considering the state of your party? Part of what we are doing towards reclaiming Ekiti is what brought us to Ekiti as the caretaker committee. We will reconcile all the leaders. We will come up as a strong team. We will strategize and we will convince the people of Ekiti. Although we don't believe we lost the last election in the first place, we will be more careful when planning for the next election and strategize. And with support of the people of Ekiti, we will come back.